Good morning, Salem High. I'm Val.
And I'm Erica.
And this is the Salem High News for February 8th, 2019. Did you know that today is Propose Day? On this week's episode, we'll be looking at some of after-school clubs, a Super Bowl-themed segment, and a movie review of one of the most cringiest movies of all time. But first, the announcements.
In 1 week, a February break begins. In case you weren't aware, looking for clubs to join to boost your resume, or even to do something after school, or even to meet new peers. We have 2 clubs that we would love to share with all students of SHS. One club is called Civics Club, which we joined in a meeting last week. The other club is just starting up, Straight Talk with Mr. Coleman, who we interviewed for more details. Let's go to him first.
Hello, I'm Mr. Coleman. I work over in the LC on room 239, and I help kids on a daily basis to complete their work. I want to start a club called Straight Talk, topics that they don't normally talk about, or maybe topics they don't feel like they can talk to teachers about. I think that it's very important to learn new ways to motivate young adults, and so, I see a lot of kids walking around the hallways, and I just kind of asked myself, I wonder why. So I said, hey, maybe I can start a group, ask questions on why that is, and I'd like to have a variety of students, within that club, so I can ask, even the brightest kid, and then maybe the kid that walks around a lot of the time in the hallway. Just kind of getting their opinions on what it is that doesn't drive them. At the same time, I'm motivating people to want to do better for themselves and to achieve more. You can always come by room 239, kind of let me know if it's something you'd be interested in doing. Hopefully in the next few days it gets approved, the group, and then I can start to have people come meet and find out what day after school works best for them.
Hi everyone, I'm Annie Gonzalez.
I'm Jordan Cooper.
And we are the co-presidents of Civics Club.
Joining the women, the League of Women.
Civics Club is all about community involvement. Salem is a sanctuary city, and so we have tried as a Civics Club to make sure that the student body of Salem High School is aware of what's going on in the world of politics and in our government, as well as make resources known to people who don't necessarily have the access to them, specifically people who are looking to become legal citizens of the U.S. When we became a sanctuary city, a lot of students, I think, were really confused what that meant, what their rights were, and there was a lot of fear surrounding that. So we started Civics Club as a response to that, to sort of give that information to people who want it.
That you have a right by the Bill of Rights, by the 4th Amendment, not to answer the door.
Yo creo que como presidentes de este club cívico de nuestra escuela, nosotros trabajamos muy duro en tratar de envolvernos mucho en los eventos de nuestra comunidad y para que los estudiantes participen muchos en eventos del gobierno, para que entiendan un poquito más de lo que es la inmigración y el proceso y cómo hacerse ciudadano. So we meet every Wednesday in room 202, Mr. Mrooks.
Civics is all about being informed and understanding what's going on in the community and in the government in general, and that affects all of us. So as a student body, if we can inform ourselves of what's happening around us, we can be a better community and individuals.
Nice! Hopefully members will start signing up. The Super Bowl wasn't the most exciting game ever, but it happened. And we are New Englanders, so we have to talk about it. Here's the final analysis of the most watched football game on the planet.
All right, we good? Good morning, everyone. My name's Jack.
And I'm Caroline.
And on Sunday, the Patriots beat the Rams in the most boring Super Bowl in history, 13-3. Well, leading up to the Super Bowl, LA fans were saying that the dynasty was over. But clearly, that was not the case. Here to discuss the events of Sunday's game is an arrogant Rams fan.
Hello.
You seem a bit down.
3 points? Like you're the highest scoring offense in the NFL, and all you can score is a pathetic field goal. But honestly, I'm not even mad about the game. Brady's like 42, and he's only got like 3 years left in him. Do you want to know what I'm really upset about?
Oh, this should be good.
The halftime show. All right, over 1 million people signed to petition to have "Sweet Victory" performed at the halftime show, but we got what? Sicko Mode and Adam Levine dressed as a freaking Home's Good pillow.
A Home Goods pillow.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. His tank top looked like a pillow that you'd buy from Home Goods, and you know, with all his tattoos, he looked like a Chipotle bag.
You really?
He looked like he looked like a Chipotle Home Goods pillow bag, where you stuff the chips in the bag, but it's a pillow.
You really weren't a fan of anything in this game.
Even the commercials were terrible. I had all of my friends over, like all of them.
You have friends?
Yeah, 2+ Rams and my mom. But that's besides the point.
Wait, are you saying your mom is your only friend?
Look, the Rams don't have a huge fan base, okay? But the entire evening was a wash. I mean, I guess there's always next year.
Yeah, if the refs give you another break.
The pass was uncatchable.
This has been Weekday Update.
13
I'm
to
Caroline.
I'm Jack. And that's Isaiah. And we'll see you soon.
Maybe my dad will come next year.
We gotta keep that.
Congratulations to the New England Patriots. Finally, Scooby-Doo 2 was one of the greatest movies of all time, wasn't it? Let's see the review for this masterpiece now.
Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Yes, we know it's not a new movie, but anyway. We are doing this movie review inspired by the up-and-coming Shaggy meme.
Like Zoinks, man.
Well, that was my outfit, I swear.
In this movie, Scooby-Doo and the gang are on a quest to fix a problem that is connected to monsters being unleashed, hence the title. There are a lot of twists and turns and jokes about embarrassing bodily functions. People and crude CGI animals get in trouble and have near-death experiences. It's not clear why anything happens or what is even actually happening.
Day of my life.
Tied with what?
Every other freaking day of my life.
But if you're looking for sense and logic, then you've come to the wrong Scoobyverse.
There's gotta be some way that we can prove that we actually belong in the gang. And now,
Here are some more loud images and sounds from this 2004 movie that strutted and fretted its hour and a half upon the screen, and then was heard no more.
I wish once.
It is a tale told by an idiot and his dog, full of sound and furry and fart jokes, signifying nothing.
You stole my thing that I said.
For the Salem High News, this has been Jack. Back to you guys.
Ruh-roh. That's all we have for you today, Salem High. Thanks for watching. This has been the Salem High News, brought to you by the students of digital media. Have a great weekend and see you next Friday.